Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the corner. Welcome to your post-match reaction. Chelsea 2, LAFC, Los Angeles FC 0. Look, I'll get straight onto the positive stuff because the negative stuff, we can park it for a second. I really want to harp on about the positive. The positive for me, ladies and gentlemen, Liam Delap. Liam Delap did not start. However, he came on 20 minutes. I believe about 20 minutes to go he came on. And honestly, he lit up the stage. He lit up the stage for me. I felt very, very confident with Liam Delap. I felt so happy. The performance that he put on for the 20 minutes, he did a lot more than what Nicholas Jackson provided up front for me. And this is coming from someone who actually rates Nicholas Jackson, who actually likes Nicholas Jackson. I feel Liam Delap now undoubtedly needs to start for Chelsea Football Club moving forward. He was just robust. He came on, he was bulldozing, defenders around, just winning duels and produced a lovely cross. The whole thing about Liam Delap, I feel like his footballing IQ, I feel like his decision making, I feel like his runs in behind, he just knows what to do. As much as I like Nicholas Jackson, but I feel like Nicholas Jackson is not really an out-and-out striker. He really isn't an out-and-out striker. There's so many things, even in this match, where there was just poor touches, some not so clever runs. Every time we make these crosses, you'd think a striker would be there, but Nicholas Jackson's nowhere to be seen. Whereas Delap, he just moves like a striker. He just gives me that feel that, yeah, he understands what it takes, what it needs to be a striker. So for me, fantastic. Like I said it when I was doing the watch along, I can't really put out an out-and-out man of the match. I know in the Chelsea app, they had Nicholas Jackson. I don't, just because he produced an assist, for me, Nicholas Jackson, I don't think should be an option for the man of the match. But he was there in one of the options. Then there was Delap, who only played 20 minutes odd, and he was already a man of the match option, which is probably rightly so. Enzo Fernandez was there. We're going to get to him. Lovely goal for Liam Delap's cross. And someone else was there as well. I can't remember. Pedro Neto. We're going to get to Pedro Neto's goal as well. But probably one that we could have put was Moses Caicedo, who once again had a stellar performance. So look, Liam Delap for me, ladies and gentlemen, was the huge tick. And I can't wait to see this player grow and develop into a monster striker for us. So much to like about him. So much that is going for him. So that is the first thing that I wanted to get out of the way straight away. For me, I've got it as the title in the thumbnail. He's him. He's him for me. Do you know what I mean? Look, he still has a lot to develop, no doubt, but I feel confident having a striker like him. Now, next player that I want to talk about is Enzo Fernandez, ladies and gentlemen. I did say during the watch-along, for me, Enzo Maresca is probably the man of the match. I know there's a lot of players that's been provided in the options in the Chelsea app, but for me, Enzo Maresca is the man of the match for making the right substitutions, getting in Delap, getting in Enzo Fernandez, getting in Tariq George. For me, Enzo Maresca is the man of the match. Look, Enzo Fernandez, ladies and gentlemen, lovely goal. He's been scoring quite a lot of goals like this, coming from midfield area into the box. And I wanna, as we continue in this competition, I want to slowly start having a team that from the get-go is the strong team. Obviously, we're still doing some form of a little bit of experimentation here and there, and we might continue doing that in the group stage. But sooner or later, I want us to start playing our top midfielders, our top attackers, whoever they are, and our top defenders, and then give it a good shot. To start building momentum that way and not have more experimentation. Like I fully expect in the next game. I get it. Look, Caicedo probably needs a bit of break, so maybe not in the next game, but in the third match of the group stage, I expect good team to play. I'd love to see Lavia, Enzo Fernandez, and Caicedo all play together. I'd love to see Liam Delap to play up front. But yeah, coming back to the Enzo Fernandez, lovely goal taken off the back of Liam Delap's cross. Nice finish from Enzo Fernandez. And he's been scoring quite a lot of goals in this role, and he truly understands this role well now. So big up to Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo, once again, boss performance. Probably man of the match performance if I was to give a man of the match to someone. But we do need to be careful. He looked like he was limping right at the end. I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. and down the track, I don't mind seeing Dario Sugu come into frame. We're going to get to Andre Santos very, very soon. So these are some of my positives. We didn't, the LAFC probably could have scored a goal in the second half, maybe a couple of goals. But overall, we defended okay. Sanchez made a really good save as well. No one else really sticks out to me that has produced amazingly. Pedro Neto obviously scored the goal and a very, very good finish for that goal. Lovely, lovely taken goal. Good pass from Nicholas Jackson for the assist. But besides that, really didn't see too much from Pedro Neto after that. So there is a cause for concern. So for me, that's the positive. Now I want to talk a little bit about negative. Negative number one, Madueke. Wow, royal stinker again. We have big glaring issues in this team. There's a lot that's good, but then there's a lot of glaring issues in this team. One of them is Madueke on the left side. He wasn't good. A lot of people saying he's playing out of position. What out of position? He's a winger. And he's a left-sided winger. You should be comfortable. You shouldn't, when the ball comes to you shouldn't have to overthink so much or be so startled and so glitchy. Nothing seems to be natural for Madueke. We have a problem there. And this is what I've been saying yesterday when I saw Esteval Willian. Esteval Willian will come. I know initially he might adapt and slowly get integrated in, but Madueke is just not the level, man. I've said this for the longest of time. Anyway, next negative, I'd have to say Jackson. As I've said, I like Jackson a lot. I think he brings a lot of good, but maybe we can try Jackson on the left side. Jackson as a striker, I definitely need Delap. And if we go next season with Delap and Jackson as the main options for striker, then we have a problem. We do need to have a very busy summer window where we add one more that can assist with Delap. Delap cannot be the only striker. There needs to be someone else. And Jackson, for me, look, I don't want to get rid of him, but he needs to provide more. If you're going to play as a striker, you need to provide more. And in this game, it wasn't enough for me at all. So that's the other downside. The other negative point of views that I'd say is, look, I need this team to show a little bit more, a little bit more excitement, a little bit more quality with the ball. It's too slow at times. It's too lethargic. You see teams like PSG, you see teams like Bayern Munich, and I know Bayern Munich played Auckland, but look at PSG, for instance. We can keep Bayern Munich aside. Look at PSG. Look at the way they just swatted Atletico Madrid away. So we have to improve. We definitely need to improve our game a lot more. The other one is Cole Palmer, ladies and gentlemen. Cole Palmer did not have a good game, and he needs to start snapping out of it. I feel like he needs to let his instincts take over. It feels like he's forcing a lot of things. It feels like he's so eager to score, eager to do well, which is fine, but just calm down, cool it down, and it'll slowly happen. So these are some of my negatives, ladies and gentlemen, that we do need to work on, whether it's the transfer window, whether it's our gameplay where Maresca needs to provide a lot more. I feel like sometimes we're just a bit too slow. But look, overall, 3 points gained, 2-0. Not the most finest performance, but it is the first game. I get it's a long season. Some players probably need a little bit of rest, no problems. But we do need to improve. We definitely need to improve. This competition, I know I still see a lot of people say, it's a Mickey Mouse. It's not. It just isn't. It happens it's going to happen once every 4 years. There's a lot of money involved, and that Club World Cup badge, that bragging rights that we're going to get for the next 4 years, that badge on the jersey, it's going to mean a lot. It's going to mean a lot. So, look, let's move on to the next game. It's not been the most exciting game of the competition so far. I've actually felt a lot more excitement with some of the nil-nils that I've seen. Al Ahly versus Inter Miami or Porto versus Palmeiras. I thought they were a lot more entertaining. So let's see what happens. But I'm very, very happy with Liam Delap. I'm looking forward to Liam Delap, and I'm hoping that he is the difference maker for us up front. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts of this match. How did you see this game? What were your positives? What were your negatives? List them down. Smash up the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, take care. See ya. Bye.